How do you know it's time to investigate a family curse? Hi, I'm Elemi from Yeyeo Botanica. Welcome to your spiritual home. And if this is your first time, welcome, welcome, welcome. Our channel is about spiritual lifestyle and African spirituality. And if you're interested in that, stick around. But first, I want to shout out all my people from Belize. Woohoo! Welcome. I have done quite a few videos on family curses, how to get rid of curses, how to reverse, all of these different things. But professionally, one of my fortes is dealing with the ancestors and dealing with lineage problems, lineage patterns. And one of the things that falls under lineage patterns are family curses. So today we're going to talk about how do you know it's time to investigate a family curse or a family pattern that you think is a problem or may be affecting you. So lean in. In my years as a spiritual professional, I'm a professional in many ways, but that's definitely one of my fortes, and one of the things that I do quite a bit is break, enhance, and to understand family patterns. And so we're going to go through 4 main ways, and maybe a sweet thing, to know that it's time to take action around family lineage patterns, right? Because it could just be that you need to do an investigation in order to then get to the part where you get quantitative information to know what to do to take action. So the first sign that you need to investigate breaking a family curse is when you see repetition within the family. Repetition within the family. So we're going to get to you in a second, but I give you an example. Cousins on this side, you see this pattern, right? Or family members on this side, you see this pattern, whether it be no one was abusing anything, now they're starting to abuse something. Maybe they were not abusing each other, now they're starting to abuse each other, right? Maybe there's some health patterns that show up for people in later life, now they're starting to show up. So that's when you see that. Yes, it could be something that is affecting you because you're part of the family, right? But humans are better when they observe it first, then they see it. When they observe it first, then they're like, oh, that's happening. And then they look at themselves. A lot of people are like this. So when you see these patterns. 2, when you get stuck in a cycle. Work, live, money, no work, live, money, no work, live, money, no work. Because when you get the money, you lose it, and then you got to try to figure out how to get it from all these different places, which makes a person's life very unstable, makes them frantic, makes them anxious, makes them unhappy, right? This cycle, because people see cycles in different ways. I'm giving an example, right? But you can maybe see cycles in different ways. I have an example. And definitely I want to hear from you. Comment below if you're okay with me giving examples from people's lives. It may be some of you that you hear your own life, right? But no names, of course. I have someone who said to me, Elemi, I'll work. Things are going so well, just fantastic. money, love, luck, life, and then boom, something happens, totally destroys all of that, have to start all over again and starting all over again, right? So that's the third one, where you're having money, luck, love, and then destruction. Money, luck, love, health, whatever, destruction. And continuously, that's another way to know, oh, wait a minute, need to get some investigation. Why does this keep happening? Because sometimes it is a family problem. We'll get into what the other problem could be as my sweet thing for you later on. The other one is where a person has moved away from the problem, whether it be people causing the problem, right? Or whatever the situation is, and find themselves being pulled back to it. So oftentimes you find yourself being pulled back to it by many times people have moved out from their family or their caregivers, and then something, destruction, problem happens where they then have to re-engage with those people under the same roof in the same neighborhood. So then the cycle of whatever that negativity is that is cursing them, so to speak, or is generated by the curse, they see it starting happening all over again. Same people, different times, same people, different age, and so on. The last one that I want to share with you, because there are many of them, but remember this for the sake of the video, we want to kind of keep this very condensed. The last one is that a caregiver, parent, or caregiver transitions. When they transition or they pass on, and some of the curses, the cycles, the things that you have seen in the family is either affecting them as a result of their transition, or two, they never really totally recovered. So we're not talking about something like, let's say, substance abuse, where the person then got clean or stopped using those substances, but their life is still a reflection of some of those things that they used to do, right? Maybe there's some level of poverty of health, poverty of finances, people not being around, things like that. If you were very close to this person and you've seen some of the things in your life that reflect some of their life, that is an excellent time to go and consult with someone to get some insight. So I just want to share with you, for those of you who are like, well, that's all great, Elemi, how are we going to break this problem? So I have a class that is on our website on how to break ancestral curses. This is a work. It is maybe one of the most inexpensive things that you could do for yourself, but it is so effective. I've done it for my own ancestors. I've coached people to do it with their own ancestors. Very, very impactful. That's at yeyeo.com. But separate and apart from that, you need to consult with someone who is very experienced in breaking family patterns, right? You need to consult with a spiritual professional that can help you with that. Or if there's a mental health professional that you know of that does that kind of work, thumbs up, right? And lastly, one of the most impactful things that I've seen in my work is doing a past life investigation. And not a lot of people do that. I definitely do, by appointment only, but that can be extremely impactful. So I wish you all a lot of luck, a lot of love in your family, a lot of healing in your family, and definitely breakthrough and movement, my favorite things. And definitely comment and subscribe to our channel to stay in the know. And see you next time. Ashe, ashe, ashe.